meet your partner, okay, and they have the same emotional maturity that you do. And so when you move on from this person, it's either they've evolved or you have. And you can only love at the capacity that you've been loved. And when they talk about love language, that's definitely a key component to making a relationship work. Because if I've showered, I've perceived love as, being showered with gifts, but you perceive love as quality time. Then when I'm showering you with gifts, but I don't give you any of my time, you're not understanding what's going on. What am I doing wrong? But if you listen to your partner will tell you how they perceive love. My name is Holly Cahill. I'm a relationship specialist, but I am qualified out of this world. Half of my life I've been in a relationship, and what we want in relationships and why we have relationships is because we want somebody to witness our life. Because when you are married or when you're in a relationship, that is a commitment to be there for everything, to witness everything. It's an obligation to show up. But in a relationship, in order to make it work, it all starts with you. You know what I'm saying? So the most powerful force in the human psyche is how you describe yourself to yourself. Your brain is like software, and a lot of us have shitty programming. But if you make a conscious effort and affirmations to change, and it may be a tug of war occasionally, you know what I'm saying? But if you make a valid effort to change, eventually, as a man thinketh, so be it, right? And you fake it till you make it. Sometimes you can't fake it, sometimes you just gotta make it. I always allowed myself to experience life, because I could not imagine what it would be like if I had stayed by myself the entire time, and then when we got out, we didn't work it out, then we both have to die, you know what I'm saying? But I've never given myself that part of myself to anybody else. I've always kept it sacred. I've always kept it, regardless of what you think. If there was a person to do it with respect, I think I accomplished it with grace. I believe that you're going to change the world, and I believe that the world doesn't deserve you. And that I'm just lucky enough to be here to witness this portion of this little sin of life that we have to offer. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you have the love and the faith that I have in you. Okay. Through the many years that you've been where you are, it was never going to work had you not sit down for a long time, because I was not going to be okay with the amount of girls. And I think that there was something that you needed to get, you needed to learn, and God had to sit you down. Every great man, before they do something great, they go through a period of isolation, away from a female, away from society. Women are a distraction, and that's myself included. But